go through the dance 3 times today. The first time will be without the music, talking through the steps. Then I will play the music and talk you through the steps. The third time will be the only time with the music playing, and we will perform just like we do when we're on stage. So let's get started. We're going to start with our feet together in 0 position, and our arms are going to go down in low fifth to do 2 sauté jumps together. We plie, bend, sauté jump, our arms come up to the sky and all the way back down to low fifth, to then plie, bend one more time, big sauté jump, arms go up and all the way back out and down, to then move our hands to our hips. We're going to do 2 tendu slides together. We slide with our right toe, push our toe out in front of us and all the way back together to 0 position. We switch toes, pushing our left toe out in front of us and all the way back together to 0 position. We're going to get ready to do that one more time. So our arms go down in low fifth to do our 2 sauté jumps. We bend and jump up in the sky. Arms go out and back down. One more time, we bend and jump up in the sky. And our arms go out and back down to low fifth. We move our hands to our hips again to slide our right toe, big tendu slide, out in front of us. And it comes back to 0 position. We slide our left toe out in front of us to come back to 0 position. We push our toes out to first position, keeping our heels together and our toes out to the sides. We then move our arms to first position to do 4 plies. We plie, bend together, we bend our knees down and back up. Plie, bend down and up to the sky. Plie, stretch 3 and back together. And plie, bend 4 and come back up to the sky. We then do 4 échappé jumps. When we jump with our arms out to the sides, we do big sparkly hands. We come back together to first position. We do big sparkly hands out to the sides and back together to first position. Big sparkle hands go out to the sides and together. And we do one more échappé. We jump out, big sparkle hands in second position to come back to first position. Bubble arms out in front of us, our feet come back to 0 position, and our hands then move to our hips. We're going to do 2 passe balances. We start with a passe on our right toe. We stretch our toe up to our knee and back down, feet together. And we're going to stretch our left toe all the way back up to our knee and back down to 0 position with our feet together. We then do 2 butterfly twirls up on our tiptoes. Arms go up and down, just like we're flying with a butterfly. Great big twirl. We do one more big twirl on our tiptoes. Our arms go up and down with butterfly twirls. Now our feet come back together to 0 position, and our hands move to our hips. We do our passe balances one more time. We stretch our right toe up to our knee, big passe, and our feet come back to 0 position. We then switch to our left toe, big passe balance, and our feet come back to 0 position together. Now we're going to do our 2 butterfly twirls together again. We're going to go up on our tiptoes, our arms go up and down, great big butterfly tiptoes, and one more big twirl. We twirl on our toes with our arms up in the sky, just like we're flying. Great big jump. We come all the way back together with our feet in 0 position. With our hands on our hips, we're going to get ready to go down. On our right leg, on our right knee we go down, and on our left knee we go down, and we sit on our bottoms. We're going to get ready to put our arms up in high fifth. Our bubble arms go out to the sides, beautiful sunflowers. Our hands are going to go on our laps. Our heads come down, our sunflower asleep. To come up one more time, our sunflower arms are up in high fifth. We get ready to stand up together on our right leg and on our left leg. We go up on our tiptoes for a beautiful twirl, great big sunflower arms up in the sky. Our arms go back out to our sides for a great big bow. Beautiful big job, dancers. After this part of the dance, the class will travel to the back of the stage to get ready for their special solo moment. The dancers will go one at a time. We're going to start on our first yellow dot. So we're going to find our yellow dot with our special sunflower. We're going to hold our sunflower to get ready for a sauté jump. Our feet are together to bend and sauté jump up high in the sky. And we get ready to tiptoe out to the sides and come back together. Our feet close to zero position and our hands come to our hips to passe balance. Our right toe comes up to our knee, big flamingo passe, and our feet come back to zero position. We move to our left toe, great big passe balance, and our feet come back together to zero position to do our great big butterfly twirls on our toes. We do 2 butterfly twirls, we twirl 1, and we do 1 more twirl to make 2. Great big butterfly tiptoes. We come back down. Our hands move to our hips 1 more time to passe balance. Our toe goes up to our knee to come all the way back down together. With our left toe, we passe balance. We come all the way back together. We do our tiptoes 1 more time. 2 butterfly twirls. Great big butterfly arms going up and down. Our last big butterfly twirl together. Great big jog dancers. Our hands are going to move to our hips to get ready to pike tap. Our right toe goes out in front of us. We pike tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to come back together. With our other toe, we push out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pike taps to come back to zero position. We're going to get ready to go